Konnichiwa, and welcome to the 455th podcast of the NC Rowan County Anime Group. My name is Robert Clown. I'm currently the president of the group. Recently, I got done watching Upon Poppy Hill from the Rowan Public Library. It's an excellent story. It does move slow at parts, but I found it to be fascinating with the drawings of the scenery in the background, the boats, and the storyline was very fascinating. Recommended age for it would be for 12 up. I don't see an 11-year-old actually enjoying this Hayao Miyazaki film very much that he had planned out. Now, it was directed by his son, Go Miyazaki. Now, a little bit of news. The Wind Rises has been picked up by Disney, and we're looking about probably a possibility around February of 2014 and coming over here to the United States. Also, too, I'd like to report that the Guinness Book of World Records has given an award to a Japanese show over in Japan that had the most spin-offs, and that show was Ultraman. Congratulations to Ultraman. Also, too, this month, Morning News, a Japanese pop group, is celebrating its 16th anniversary. Now, there's been several generations of Morning News, but I've always enjoyed their music when I've been watching it on YouTube, and I've also tried to tell people at anime conventions about them. Now, Library Wars, the manga, has sold over 2 million copies in Japan. Congratulations. I also, too, have been kind of busy. I paid $5 in to try to get Season 2 of a certain scientific railgun. I also want to take the time to thank a member who stopped by the Salisbury Mall last Saturday and helped me out for a little while setting things up, and we were having a good time watching the Mars Daybreak. He had to go. Understandable, he had some business that needed to be taken care of. But the funny part of it is, after he left, this couple came up to me, and this woman gets a wide-eyed look, and she's looking at our display. I'm going, oh no, she's going to get upset. She says, I don't believe it, Tenchi Muro. And she was a fan of the Tenchi Muro TV series. We have a nice, beautiful picture of Tenchi on our display. And I talked with him and her about joining the group. They said they were out of town, but they did pick up some literature. They said they would check us out on Yahoo. Then another gentleman came up, and he was looking at the display with his mother, and the mother was interested in anime because the son was going to be writing a report on manga. And he had found out that there was manga before Tezuka, and he wrote down Hiroshima's name because his manga came out in 1814, and this coming year we're going to be celebrating his 200th publication, and I hope to be doing a panel at that at IchibanCon 5 if they let me. Also, too, I do want to report this to Danielle. I did get his cards for the Triad Anime Convention. I hope to get them passed out pretty soon as well. Also, too, when I was at the Salisbury Mall, I did see copies of the manga called Blackbird that's finally out on sale, and you can go by there and pick it up. Also, too, for you Funimation fans, if you like crossplay, they do have the crossplay magazines up for sale if you go by the Salisbury Mall, and I thought you may want to check out that little bit of information. Also, too, speaking about crossplay, I had once again read another bad review about the Heroes of Crossplay. And it reminds me like a filking song. Now, some of you may be going, what's filking? That's when you take a popular song like Railroad Your Boat or I've Been Working on the Railroad, but you keep the same tune, but you change the words. And mine's been like from 99 Bottles of Beer on the Wall. I'm singing 99 bad reviews of the Heroes of Crossplay, 99 bad reviews of the Crossplay. Click the mouse, look down, 98 bad reviews of the Heroes of Crossplay. I understand that you're upset and you don't like the show, but may I make a suggestion that may help you? Do your own show, call it The True Nature of Crossplay, True Facts of Crossplay, and show us what you feel that crossplay is supposed to be. It's like what one friend who I read recently online said, crossplayers wear what they appreciate on their sleeves, and very true indeed. Also, too, if you want to be a very effective part of the community and show your legitimacy, I would suggest that maybe you take some of your crossplayer groups, go visit a hospital of sick kids, and put on a performance for them. Now, my sister did this a long time ago. She went to a nursing home, and she put on a performance for a bunch of old people when she was very young. And you could do that too. You can put a smile on an old person's face. They may not know who your characters are, but they'd be very interested that you took the time out to at least entertain them. So that's something to think about if you really wanted to show people that you're not a bunch of geeks. That's one way to be very helpful to the community. Now, let me get on to something else. Our next meeting will be on September 29th. We will be meeting at the conference room at Woodleaf Lanes from 6 to 8 to watch Black Cat, which is done by Funimation. It's a very nice, mature feature. Recommended age for that is at least 12 up. Then on October the 17th, we will be meeting again at the conference room at Woodleaf Lanes from 6 to 8 to watch Rosario plus the Vampire. And this is a very mature anime. Recommended age for it is 16 up. Well, I hope that you enjoyed watching this podcast today, and thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.